Hi, good morning, beautiful people. How is everyone doing there? My name is Sifu Wong. For those who are new to this YouTube channel that you're watching from, please do like our video and also please subscribe to the channel so that you doesn't miss any important videos. Now, very good morning again. This video has been streamed on 3 different channels in the Crypto Lab Facebook group, on the Crypto Lab Facebook page, and also on the Crypto Lab YouTube channel. Okay. Now, for those who are watching this together with me, good morning. Thank you for dropping by. And today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. Okay. We are going to talk about one very important things that traders should avoid. All right. Now, I do understand that a lot of you guys may have been thinking like, oh, wow, this crypto trading, you will be able to get these massive profits from your trade, which is true. Okay, but of course, crypto trading, it doesn't make you rich overnight. Now I'm going to show you one example. Okay, for those who have been following me all this while, you might be came across this success rate and also these posters from Bybit to show that how many percent that I managed to gain from my trade, right? Now, yesterday, okay, for the last 24 hours ago, I have been showing this trade of mine called the FLM USDT. Okay, so this was the trade, and I was having these massive profits of 700% of profit of a long position. But however, last night, right before I go to bed, and I saw using one of the strategy in the meta trading strategy course, which is specifically strategy number 8, I noticed that there are some changes in this FLM movement. Now, instead of a long position, I hedge it and to put out another short position. And you guess what? This morning, the moment when I woke up, I saw this one. So yes, it's another massive profits from the FLM trade, but it is on a short position. Now, if a long position, I can get like 700 plus, and in short position, I got another 500 plus. Now, what does it tells you right here, guys? So what does it tells you right here? So I can gain when it goes up, I can gain when it goes down as well. But the most important thing here is that most people, what is going to happen at the moment when they get the 700%, they are so happy with it and they close the trade and that's it, see? And they hoping that it will still goes up by placing another conditional trade or maybe another limit trade for that. But however, guys, crypto trading doesn't make you rich overnight. Please do remember that it doesn't makes you rich overnight. But however, it is the consistency of your win that makes you a successful trader. All right. So if you can get like a daily percentage, like what I've shown you just now, then it's going to be great. Now, what if there are some certain, I call it like bad days, or it's not really a bad days, but just a no movement day from the market. So when there's no movement day on the market, there's nothing much you can do there. You see, you just need to hang on with it, and until it makes the next drastic movement, then you will be able to gain from it. Hey, hi, Grace. Good morning to you. So, yes, you are asking a question about like, hey, hello, Shifu. Sorry to interrupt. Can I ask a question regarding MetaStrategy 6? I have a question about the entry used in Strategy 6 in particular. Yes, Grace, please do ask question if you would like to know more about it. I will, answer to those questions. Okay, if it's possible. But of course, this video we are not going to talk about in detail about the strategies. But of course, you can please ask your question. Right? If it is not too revealing on the answer, I will be glad to answer to that question. Yes, please go ahead with that question that you would like to ask, Grace. Please go ahead. I'll see that whether it is possible to answer here. If it's not, I'm going to answer you privately in the group. All right, cool. Thank you very much for watching, Grace. Okay, for those who are watching this on the replay, please help me to type on the comment section that hashtag replay so that at least I know that who had gone across and also came across and watched this video together with me, right? Thank you, guys. For those who are watching this on the replay, please make sure you type on the comment section hashtag replay. Thank you so much. And of course, for those who are watching this live, thank you very much for dropping by. And we're just talking about that cryptocurrency trading doesn't give you an overnight success, but the main point right here that every crypto trader should actually achieve, it is a consistent win. But however, you might be asking, Sifu, how can I able to get this consistent win? Now, the question here is, it is not about how you're going to do it. It is what have you used in order for you to achieve this. Okay, what do I mean by that? Now, for those students in the meta trading strategy, because they already know that you have these 13 different strategies for you to choose from, like that's the FLM example that I showed you just now. So for an obvious reason, this short position, I am using a strategy 8. But however, in the long position, I actually use a different strategy for that. Okay, so now why is that so? How come on the same trade, when I put a long position, I put a 7, I put a different strategy to gain this, and while it's on a short position, I use a different strategy to apply that? It is because there is no one strategy that applies to all market conditions. There are certain market conditions that you can use a certain strategy, and there are certain market conditions when the moment it change, we need to change as well. So that's why right before I slept last night, it was seriously quite late, if I'm not mistaken. It's about like 2 a.m. here Malaysian time. And I saw that from the strategy 8, I just applied it on the FLM. I saw that, wow, there is a certain change in the movement and it will move to the other directions. And when I applied that strategy in less than 2 minutes, I placed the trade. And the moment when I woke up today, palm, that's going to be my 500% profits again today, just like that, guys. Okay, so yes, you might feel that, hey, you can gain overnight success, but actually, no, right? The main point here, you should actually gain consistent win in your trade. Now, for those who know me, I don't really put just one trade. I put them a lot of trades right there. Okay. So why do I do that? Because I don't really close my trade that much. If it is on profit, I will just continue collecting that profits and I will set it to auto run. Now, to set it to auto run, if it's making another gain from there, I will just collect my profit still. But what if it goes to another direction? It will become a benchmark for me to justify whether should I actually continue with that position or should I change direction, like what I have did on my FLM trade just now. Okay, I can see that there's another questions coming over. Let me see. Okay, awesome. So to place an entry for a trade, we place a conditional order and wait for the trade to be triggered above or below the candle wick, depending if it's a short or long position. Yep. But isn't it better to take the trade when all conditions are met so we could all get a better price instead of waiting for my trades to be triggered? Yes, very good question, Grace. Let me just give you one very simple example. Like, let's say, for example, the Grace is asking here, should I actually just take a market trade right away when you can see some movement over there? Yes, instead, it should be. Okay, it should be. But however, let me just show you one example on the chart to makes it easier for me to explain. Just give me a second, guys. I'll just stop sharing first. And I will just pick a chart so that I can show you. All right. I will just show you this Bitcoin chart. Just give me a moment, guys. Let me just share this screen and I'm going to show you what exactly I mean by that. Why it is better for you to put a conditional trade rather than you just grab it straight away while it is in favoring position or in the favoring direction, I would say. Okay, just give me a second. Let me just share this screen right here. Okay, this is one example of a Bitcoin trade. Now, in this Bitcoin trade, can you see this? Okay, let me just enlarge it for you guys. Okay, now you can see that in this Bitcoin trade, it is kind of like changing directions and it wanted to move up, right? So practically, it kind of like changed in a way that is going bullish. Even some of the indicators also shows that it wanted to go up. But however, I do not place a trade immediately because the moment when I saw this candle hasn't appeared yet. I only have this candle with a kind of like a long wick. I just mentioned this. This candle with a long wick right here, if I'm going to place a trade just now, if I'm not mistaken, it was around here, 22,588.5, roughly about that. And what I did was I placed a conditional trade above this. Okay, so now imagine if I'm going to take that trade earlier on as a market trade, what is going to happen right now? It drops down immediately after I took that trade about like what 15 minutes ago. So you can see that if we are going to take a market trade, unless it is going to be a drastic movement, like for example, let me just show you some other example. Let's say from here to here. Okay, so now even this, okay, I do not take a market trade and place a short position immediately, even though you can see that the drastic movement is going down. So what I did was I would just place a limit trade or a conditional trade right below this wick. So in case that it did happens, then I managed to gain a profit. But what if it goes to another directions, especially when you use strategy number 8? Now, with all the indicators in strategy numbers 8, it kind of like tells you when you should actually place a trade, when is your entry, and when is going to be your exact exit point from that. So I would say that, Grace, if you would like to place a trade, try to avoid market trade, even though it looks like it's going to be a massive run, right, like this. You try to avoid it. Okay. Reason being, there's two. Movement in the market is going to be pretty fast. You see, so sometimes it might just change direction in a snap. So um, apart from avoiding it to make a U-turn move immediately once you place a market trade, it also helps you to save your trading fees if you place a conditional trade. So out of this advice that the rest of you guys to try to avoid, okay, try to avoid as much as you can to place a market trade, even though it looks like a massive run over there. But excuse me, guys, yet again, if you're so confident of that bull run or the bear run, okay, if you're so confident, you see that the candle has been moving like so quickly and so fast, please be careful as well. Okay, that might be a trap. Okay, so any fast movement within that 1 hour candles, like you're moving fast up and fast down, fast up and fast down, it might be a trap. Okay, so always remember this. Okay, in order for you to just save a bit on your trading fees, and also it helps you to prevent all these traps right here, please try to avoid as much as you can to place a market trade, unless you are very super confident of that particular movement, of that particular candle move right there, then you can place it. Okay, so most of the time what I will do is that even though the indicators or the strategy shows me that there's a good entry point over there, okay, what actually makes me place a market trade is whereby if I saw any a bull run or a bear run more than an hour on the second candle, it's still consistently moving to that directions, then I might place a market trade. But anyhow, guys, even though I place a market trade, there's not much different than I place a conditional trade. The reason is because when I place a conditional trade, even though there's a massive bull run, let's say for example, the next hourly candle, it also goes to the favoring position or favoring directions right here, I will still place a conditional trade. Reason because I would like to save up on my training fees rather than paying to the exchange, you see. So it is always good that you place a conditional trade to just say safeguard yourself. Other than preventing from it making a U-turn, you can also save up on the trading fees. Okay, so yes, Grace, I hope I've answered your question to a certain extent. Grace, please do reply if you're still here, if I answered that question to your yes, okay, understood. Thank you so much. All right, so yes, Grace, if you have any question at all you that you like to ask, please do not hesitate to just drop the question into the group chat. Okay, please make the group chat alive. Okay, there's in the Telegram group. Okay, please make the group chat alive. I do hope to see some of you guys appearing right there just to chat with me, because if not, I will be alone. Okay, sending messages, alerting you guys all the time, but with no response. Okay, all right. So yes, please do be active. You're welcome. You're most welcome, Grace. Okay, so please be active, and also you just drop any questions if you like, guys. like to ask in the Telegram group, or you can just send me a direct PM. I will just help you as much as I can. Okay. So now back to the question today. Okay, we are going to talk about one common mistake that all trader needs to avoid. Okay, so I guess that today we got a bonus since Grace asked this very interesting question. This is also another thing that a trader should avoid. Try to avoid to place a market trade because it will cost you some trading fees that you need to pay slightly extra. Why should I pay slightly extra when can save up on that, right? So always try to place a conditional trade as much as you can, unless you are very confident with a particular run on the second hourly candle. Then yeah, you can place a market trade. Okay, if you would like to, just to grab the opportunity when it is there. Okay, so I do understand what you mean, Grace. You wanted to grab it as fast as you can because on my previous post on Facebook, I do mention about speed is everything in the trading. Okay, because when the moment you notice some certain movement or some certain changes in the market, you need to change your strategy. You need to change your trade. You need to place a hedging trade or whatever trade that you want to trade on. You need to change. Okay, you need to change fast. Speed is everything in the crypto trading because unlike forex trading and some other trading as well, because I was in forex before, and forex trading, especially during the weekend, you can't really do much because the markets is not open. Okay, the exchanges are not open during the weekend, so there's nothing much you can do. But when you come to crypto trading, it's a different story because it's 24 hours is running during the weekend as well. And sometimes during the weekends, apart from having a slow and steady movement, because I do believe that traders need to rest as well. So especially during the weekend, sometimes it would go a little bit flat at times, but please also be aware there are times that they have this massive movement during the weekend. So always be alert. Okay, I don't ask you to stay in front of your computer all the time, but alert in the sense that do kind of like check out, because you have your Bybit apps in your phone, right? So phone will be most of the time together with us. So kind of like check out the market movement every like maybe 2 hours or maybe like every 4 hours instead. So depending on your regularity of your trade that you place, if most of the time you are using an hourly candle to place a trade, check out every 1 hour. The moment when you place a trade, just check it out, see how does the movement goes, whether should you change your entry point or should you place another trade, or whether there's some other coins that actually make some drastic movement. How do you do that? All these things actually matters. Okay, so for those MTS students, I believe that you have the whole list of coins that you need to take note and then place in the Telegram group already. Please do save all these things in your trading view, so that in a glance you will be able to notify and also understand what is kind of like the movement in the market that you should participate in. Okay, so as a recap for today's videos, guys, for those who are new to this YouTube channel, this video has been streamed live in 3 different platforms: in our Facebook group, in Crypto Lab Facebook group, on the Crypto Lab Facebook page, and also on our Crypto Lab YouTube channel. For those who haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go to the YouTube channel link below this video. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. I appreciate that very, very much. And also thank you very much for those who are watching together with me. And for those who are watching this video on the replay, please help me type on the comment section hashtag replay, so that at least I know who had to watch this video together with me. And for those of you who would like to start trading, and I have included a link below this video as well, you can register for your free Bybit account. You can start to place a trade. Now you can try it out with only a $1 trade, okay, like what Charles did. Okay, so a dollar trader. So a shout out to you, a dollar trader. So this is Charlie from Dollar Trader, that he made all these beautiful videos on his YouTube channel and speaking about how he made profit from a $1 trade. And he's going to share some tips and tricks together with you, how he managed to use all these strategies in the MTS course to help you profited in the trade as well. Excuse me, I kind of losing my voice this morning. Don't know why. Okay, probably because of late night sleep. Maybe because of that. So don't sleep too late, guys. Okay. So Sifu Wong here checking out, and thank you very much for watching, guys. And I hope this video has helped you a little bit into understanding that crypto trading, it is not an overnight success, but the main thing here is a consistent win. Now, in order for you to do that, how you can have consistent win? Yes, guess what? The meta trading strategy course provide you with the right platform in order for you to achieve that. Because in order for you to have this consistent win, you need strategies, okay? And also you need a community to help you build this momentum. Because when you come to crypto trading, I do understand that it's a lonely journey. If you do it alone, you'll be lonely. But when you have a community that do the same thing, exactly like whatever you are doing right here, you will feel motivated, you will feel energized, and you will be able to stay consistent in your win, especially with the backup from the right strategies. Now, in the MTS course, as every one of you mostly already know, I provide 13 different strategies for you to choose from depending on a different market changes and also a different market condition. Like example, the FLM trade. Okay, the moment the market changed, I changed the strategies, made an ante, and boom, that's the massive profits that I managed to get just overnight. But yet again, don't be too happy yet. It is a marathon. Okay, crypto trading is a marathon. It is not an overnight success. Okay, so I hope you like this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a happy Sunday ahead. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much. Bye bye.